Welcome. You're looking live at the Wildflowers. I'm Mandy Jones, and this is my co-host,
Bonnie Scalisi. How are you, everybody?
We're not going to tell you that we just did a short intro that we were not recording.
It was a little bit of a, what is it that called? A technical difficulty.
It was a dress rehearsal is what we call it.
Yeah.
So, Robert, we had to just cut the song real quick. It was just the Wildflowers, just to tell you guys who we are. We're here every Wednesday.
Yes.
We always have
I
a
was
topic.
playing with Mandy's hair, and you missed it and everything.
I know, we were being so much, we had so much fun.
But Robert Soule from Street Fighter, thank you for writing that song. We love it, and it was only cut short tonight for technical difficulties.
There's a knock at the door, and I'm not expecting anybody. That's weird.
There's someone at your door?
Should I go check it out?
You
The
can.
mysterious voice will have to be introduced. I'll be right back. All right, cool.
Somebody's at the door.
If it's in a uniform, let me know. So
somebody is really truly knocking at the door. Someone's knocking at the door.
This is the 11th episode.
Hi, how are you?
The 11th episode of Wildflowers, and we have a guest who's actually opening the door for us right now.
And I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. Guys, this is live show, and there's always just ridiculous things going on.
Maybe he's signing for a package for you right now.
I really hope not. Bonnie, just host for one moment.
Okay.
We're good. Okay.
Bonnie, did you park across the street?
I did.
You have to move your car.
Okay. So then Bonnie, then I'm going to take the reins, and Bonnie's going to leave.
I will be back.
All right. We love you guys.
Can I park there?
All right.
Behind the white car over there.
You could probably fit in my driveway, Bonnie. Fit in the driveway.
Oh. Bye, everybody.
Guys, this show is live and interactive. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So we did an intro that we didn't record, and now we're blocking traffic. It's October 28th. This is the 11th episode of the Wildflowers. It's live and messy every time. I think because Bonnie's out of here, I'll let her do the intro. So yeah, let me just stick around for one more minute, guys, before I pull this guy on, because I don't want her to feel completely left out, because Bonnie likes to do her shout outs. And this guy is very special to us, who's in the audience studio with us tonight. He's actually going to be on the show with us that we're on Friday. So if you see Bonnie and I this weekend, you will see this gentleman.
Oh, now there's pressure.
Very funny, very funny. I know, there's like so much leading up to this. So Taz saying hi, guys. David Lange, the Colonel, saying hello. Hope you can hear us, guys. Hope we're not blocking your car. If you can guess what I'm dressed as, and Bonnie's dressed as something too, and Bonnie's actually dressed as something that's kind of representative of our guest.
Oh my! Oh, I haven't been introduced yet, so
so you can't speak. No one knows who you are yet. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking, guys. Joan Krupe Asher, thank you for hanging with us. So what's up? I want to hear about your costume. So what's like the best costume you guys ever did? Best costume you ever bought or made? Maybe something really expensive. Maybe something you do often. Like I was talking to Kristen Tinsley on the Calamity Jones Hour the other day, and she was like, "Oh, Wicked Witch of the East, hands down every time." So she does witches often. If there's anything that you like to do, David Lynch saying hello. Costume maybe you did a couple of times. I know this guy in the audience, studio audience. I always call it that. Like we have a laugh track. I just heard a car door, so I think you guys just are totally good.
That's fine.
Oh, Bonnie, Taz is saying it's Stitch. Bonnie, don't worry. I didn't even bring the guest on. We've been alluding to him. I thought it was the cops coming to shut us down.
No, but you know what? I hate to say this. I mean, your neighbor's very nice and all.
But he's annoying?
But I parked on a public street. And I'm allowed to park on that street. He's like, I saved this spot for my tenant. But it's a public street. But I'm not going to argue with him.
No, I'm sorry.
So I parked in your driveway.
Oh, yeah, you could have. But that's annoying.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so Bonnie is back, and she's no longer blocking traffic.
I'm wearing...
Oh, Maddie Boots is here. Hey, Matt.
Ooh.
Bonnie was just blocking traffic, so we finally have her back. Bonnie, you want to do some intros? I mean, I was saying hello to some people, but you want to intro the guests? We got Taz here. We got the Colonel. We got Maddie Boots.
Okay, awesome. So
What are these names?
We got Peg.
It's like an episode of
Little
Little
Mo with
Taz.
Little Mo with the gimpy legs.
Yeah.
okay,
It's a lie.
I'm wearing a costume. I actually am wearing this ridiculous costume for our next guest. I'm going to put on the hat right now so you could see who I am.
Oh.
Can you see me?
Aww.
Okay.
Thanks for noticing.
So our next guest is a well-known comedian.
Comedian? A comedy medium?
A comedian who can read.
The future?
This is not going well tonight. A well-known comedian who performs all over Long Island, and he runs all of the open mics now.
All of them.
We were joking about how he has a
And
monopoly on them.
they're called workshops, guys.
They're
'cause
called
this
workshops.
This is a speakeasy.
Yes,
type
and we're not going to
situation.
say anything else about them because that's the way it is. And if I'm going to say his name correctly so he doesn't knife me.
Bonnie, you look like you're
First, don't worry about that. I didn't bring the knife today.
Good.
All right.
Steve Rocco Perilla.
That was perfect.
Woo!
One take Bonnie. That's what we're gonna call her. All right. Very good.
Thank you.
And I've known Stephen for what? How 2.5 years?
Too long.
Long enough. But no, he's really
We're signing the restraining order next week.
he's really been instrumental in keeping comedy going here on Long Island. And he was nice enough to offer me to host one of the mics, and I was going to do it.
Why didn't
but
you?
I have two court cases going on. I've got handicapped
What did
children.
you do?
I'm the one who
Two
won
court
up in
cases?
law.
Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up.
I'm the one who's suing, so
You're suing.
yeah.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
We are, I guess. Partly.
I'll sue.
So my boyfriend is watching. He goes, "Is the guest in costume?" Let's talk about this.
I'm always in costume.
That's how he always dresses.
This is how.
It is quite ominous if you don't know who I am.
And you said that some people you always dress for Halloween every day of the year.
Yeah, then it's like on Halloween people dress up as me.
Yes. So Greg DeFlippo, thank you. He's saying hello to my two favorite ladies. Hi. He's watching all the way from Florida. Thank you, Greg. Corey Marie, this isn't up on your page, Mandy Jones. It's not? How is it not on the page?
I shared
We're
it.
having a lot of difficulties tonight.
This
I think
is
you have like a curse.
I am. I'm like the mummy's curse.
I'm on my page right now and I'm looking at it. I think it's just because we were late, guys.
We
What do you mean
were
it's not
late.
on your page? How are you commenting on it if it's not on my page?
Yeah,
where is it?
Corey, where are you watching it from? Are you watching it from a different thing?
Fucking space. I'm very confused.
My boyfriend's saying I'm not allowed to talk about the court case.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
I have a very
We don't
faulty
talk
vault.
about we don't talk about the court
All right,
case.
so wait a minute. Let's get down to brass tacks here. You've invaded our show a couple times, but we never had you alone.
Yes.
One time we were like,
yeah.
Stephen Rocco
I was
Perillo, and
here.
then you showed up. We were like, oh my God, we weren't talking about right now. We were like, we'll have you on
Oh, you
tonight.
mean-
And you were like, you must have been like driving by.
I might have been probably.
You're like, I'm in the area.
Yeah.
But we never got you alone. So how did you get into comedy? Were you funny in high school? What was your shtick in high school?
My shtick. I was just like part of like the goth or alternative scene.
So you had friends.
I had friends, and we had like we had the clique of like I was in like the goth emo group. I wasn't as goth or emo though as everybody else. Like I never got into like spiked collars or anything like that. This is probably the most. Yeah, I never did. This is probably the most like gothic alternative I've ever been. Just like wearing like the gloves and shit.
But at one point you were wearing makeup.
Yes, I was gonna say sometime.
Eye makeup.
I was wearing
it.
the grease paint under the eyes for a little bit.
I'm a weirdo. I could get down with the eye makeup on guys. I'm just like it's more fun.
Well, I have special eyes, and the makeup just accentuates it. That's the word I'm looking for.
Hi, Bruno. Thank you for tuning in.
Bruno.
Dina, my love. I love her. How are you doing, Dina? So our topic tonight is Halloween tales. I don't know if we forgot to tell the audience that. If you have any interesting Halloween tales, type them in. We will read them. And we are talking to Stephen, and Stephen actually said, I'd like to be on the show that's right before Halloween. Because
yes, I did actually.
I could imagine that I know that you have a big connection to you know,
I know. Listen. I know people in low places. You have a deep connection.
Did I really finish
I
my
got
thought?
friends on the other side. Like what?
My boyfriend's saying, does Steven dress up for Halloween in a t-shirt and blue jeans and no makeup?
He wears like a
the opposite. What do you do?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. We'll talk about this.
Yeah,
He does have that.
There was.
Which you're not gonna do for my party, which I'm upset about.
Right. One year on the Halloween show, like I'm known for dressing very gothic or have like the bandanas, the trench coat. Yeah, this is it. This isn't just for Halloween. Yeah. Like some biker pirate. Anyway, so for Halloween, I wanted to throw everybody a curveball, and I dressed like a completely normal person.
I didn't even recognize you. I saw you.
I wore slacks, like business slacks, like beige slacks.
You had like wireframe glasses.
I
saw you after.
Wireframe glasses, button-down shirt. No, nothing on my head. So I had like my hair. I grew out my hair, and no one recognized me.
I didn't. I
walked right by you. I was like, Bonnie, how are you? She's like, oh,
Evan
hi.
Weiss Halloween show, and I go, I don't know anybody that's here, Evan, and he goes, Steven's right in the back. And I go, he is not. And he goes, take a second look. And I'm like, oh my God. It was like the best costume ever.
It's the best costume
like
ever.
Being a white person.
Yeah, let me show you the see if I
You being a white person, you totally pulled off.
Hey, James Anthony Ranolio is watching.
Raniolo.
Oh, I'm a little off. I'm sorry. I had to move my car.
Bonnie, we know that.
James knows I know who he is.
This asshole of her street's not watching.
All right.
No, he's not.
This is my that day. That show on Halloween for Evan Weiss was the first time I debuted that character. His name is Brent Joseph, and here is a picture
I wish we should have done pictures before. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
and
that's me.
What was your shtick? Because you love very dark comedy.
Oh,
were you doing, like,
Brent is a perfect gentleman.
No.
Were you doing, like,
I know, actually, no. Brent.
You have a lot of witty jokes, actually.
Yes, I do. I dress like a scumbag, but I'm actually a nice guy. Brent dresses nice, but is a scumbag.
Because that could be the real reality, is that the people who actually are like so, normal are really the devils in life. And the people that are the devils are really the normal ones.
Yes.
It's like, I love his hair.
Yeah, his name was Brent Joseph.
So
a lot of people wanted to see him back.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait, can he?
I only whip out Brent when Brent. Hello, that's why I named it.
Olympics.
Yeah, that's why I named it. If I'm willing to grow my hair out, and I don't like growing my hair out anymore.
Well, because you did the facial hair with it different too.
Yeah, the facial hair is different.
Oh, I think she's talking to you. Dina, my love, is saying, "Oh my God, I love your headband. Is that Stitch?" And I was thinking
me. I'm Stitch. Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, she's talking to you.
Disney movie.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's me.
And Corey wants to know: are you wearing elephant ears?
No, I'm Stitch
ears.
from Lilo and Stitch.
It's a Disney thing, and I was whatever the heck. Oh, I was Eeyore, but I'm too hot to wear the costume anymore, so I took it off. So
sorry.
So
we're gonna stream ourselves watching ourselves.
Look at myself.
My boyfriend says, I love when Steve Rocco Perillo wears the black face mask. He looks like a Muslim woman suicide bomber.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Michael, that's awesome.
That's not woke.
What's the video game that he's always just on a scarf? Like he's always just like on like a scarf like going down. So if they have a movie about it. He might be stealing gold, but I think that's the premise of like every video game. Are you not a video game guy?
I'm really not.
Really?
Actually.
I would totally.
See, these are
in, like, a basement and play video games.
No,
like,
I live in a cottage and don't play video games.
That's striking to me. That's good though.
Oh, your mom is watching. Your mom says, "Hi, hey, guy and girls. This is Steven Rocco Perillo, and he is a well-known comedian and runs all the mics on Long Island." workshops. The workshops.
We said that already.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
know,
write
but
it twice?
she's tuning in.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Oh,
kind of.
You didn't know where the park though.
Yeah, Mom, we're telling Halloween stories. If you have any Halloween stories to
so
tell.
far nobody's shared any Halloween stories.
You know
Who
what?
wants to go first?
I'll tell my mom one. So we're leaving a Halloween party in college. I'm the designated driver. That just means I drank the least. And it was a big frat party, so it got like broken up before it even started. And we get there, and they're like, "All right, cops are here. Like, you gotta like turn around." So I'm driving out of there, and I've got like 5 of my friends, like guy friends, in the car with me, and we're driving like literally 2 miles an hour because there's all kids walking out, like, and then there's cops, like, hurting everyone out. Like, they're like not doing anything to anybody. They're like, you just need to break it up. So, there's a kid who's walking in front of my car, and so I say to him, because my windows rolled down, it was like a nice warm Halloween night, and I go, "I'll hit you, motherfucker." And he tried to
say that too.
A guy in a banana suit who was walking in front of my car. And so then he tried to be cute, and he did like a couple of strides like slower, and I just literally took my foot off the brake.
No.
Yes. And I bumped him with my car.
Oh my God.
The entire crowd of people were like, the guy was totally fine. I kissed him with the friggin' bumper. And everyone was like, asshole. And all his friends that were dressed as bananas started rubbing their butts on our car. And so my now husband.
You could have been sued. And you know, if this was today, you'd be in a lawsuit right now.
Is up on this
yeah,
story,
now they can't do anything.
Don't worry, this happened in '87.
All right, so my boyfriend's
87.
saying, I think it's cool what Steve collects. Have him tell us about that.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
break.
What about your collection?
They're in the car. I'll be right back.
No, all right. We already enough of that.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You don't know what he's talking about?
No.
What do you collect, Steve? Enlighten us.
I just collect laughter from.
The cards.
Oh,
how stupid am I? Of course, I gave you one.
Yes, you gave me a few.
Yeah,
actually.
and I only gave you one because I'm Jewish, so I don't like.
Do they not do mask cards?
No, they don't.
He collects funeral cards.
Yeah.
For everyone that doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And your mother says Mandy the banana killer.
It was like a joke, Mom.
Timothy Tim says hi.
Peel. Okay. He was fine, and he deserved it. You gotta watch out for traffic.
Hey, banana peels. That's That's your. If you're gonna be a banana peel, you might slip. That's just it. No, but tell us about how did you decide to start collecting?
I didn't really
cards?
Decide to collect them. Just a lot of people died, and I got them, and I just was like, wow, I have a lot. This will be funny to talk about on stage. And I became synonymous with it. That's pretty much how it all came to be. And it was like, oh wow, that's really funny.
That's one of the pictures I posted of you to advertise for you. Was you were holding up the cards?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was like literally when you started being able to hold enough like Pokemon fucking cards. You're like, this is now a joke.
Yeah. Oh, I probably have over 200.
Wow. What?
Probably over 200.
And you have a joke, like you have a couple jokes about like your dad dying, and you have a couple of morbid jokes, but I think they're heartfelt because they're
well, see,
they're not like bloody,
right. Well,
gory.
My specific style of comedy and humor is I like to take dark topics but make them light. Right. For me, when you make like a light joke and then it turns dark, I think that's a little bit of a betrayal to the audience. Like it's a little like, like a 1-2, like a sucker punch almost. So like when you show the darkness up front, then you just make light about it. It's not as bad as what you're thinking it is. It's like me. It's like me personified. It's like you see me, you're presented with this dark figure, but then I open up and it's like, oh, Steve's actually nice.
Yeah. And you tackle a very difficult subjects that most people wouldn't tackle, like death, and you do it in a way we all suffer from people that we love dying, and so everybody's been touched by it, but you take it and very thoughtfully you make a joke out of it which everybody can relate to. And believe me, if it wasn't relatable, people would beat the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you a few stories. Do you
know who Vin Galante is?
Vin Galante? No.
He said, "Are they in Mylar plastic?"
I don't know what that means.
He's talking about
Yeah,
the cards.
they're laminated. They're laminated.
I gave you one card that wasn't laminated. Yeah. You complained about it.
Yeah, that's just come on, throw like spend the money. I mean, come on, invest in death.
Timothy Tim said Steve and I don't really know each other well, but if I die before him, I want one of my cards sent to Steve. All right, we'll make sure that happens, Timothy Tim.
I actually have George H.W. Bush's.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
It's it's signed by him. Well, that's weird.
So tell us the story you want to tell us.
Which one was I going to talk about? I guess the Halloween story. Is that what we're doing?
Well, we're doing
Halloween
Tales.
Okay. All right.
Stories, anything that's going to entertain
Okay,
us.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you a story. Okay. This is going back probably to 2012, maybe 2011, before I was starting comedy. Right. My girlfriend just broke up with me.
Is that the one I met?
No.
Okay.
You didn't know me back in 2012.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't know you.
Relevant in comedy.
I'm sorry. I was half listening. I was talking to somebody on text. Go ahead.
All right. So I went to a Halloween party, and my Halloween costume was a chimney sweep. I had the big hat with like the coat and everything, like a little bow tie, and they were like, and I put like soot on my face, and I had a big broom. Like, hello, governor! Like, you know, I went to this Halloween party. This Halloween party was the first time I ever drank, like, a lot, right? And there was this, I think, I will say she was, like, 33 at the time. And I'm, like, 23, right? I'm 23.
She's too old for you.
No, she's 33. And her mom, who is, like, 53.
Uh-oh.
Now, they're both good looking.
See, my mom's listening.
They're both good looking. They're both good looking, right? My friend ends up hooking up with the 33-year-old, and like, well, I'm bored, and like, I end up making out with the mom.
Oh my God! Now that's a Halloween tale.
Oh my Lord, what are you dressed as?
I got some Halloween tale, if you know what I mean.
You just said you were the chimney sweep. Wow.
Yeah, what was she? She was like a pixie or something like that.
Oh,
like,
wow.
All right, whatever.
That's interesting. All right, we have our first viewer story.
All right, let's hear
David Lange.
Yeah.
I'm saying your name correctly this time. Halloween story. What I thought was a Halloween trick turned into the best Halloween trick ever. Long story, but I'll keep it short. My wife was expecting in a week, but she always delivered a couple weeks late. We didn't have cell phones back then, and I was in and out the neighborhood trick-or-treating with my two youngest kids. I told my wife I'd check in periodically to make sure things were okay. When I returned, she looked at me with dead serious eyes and said we needed to go to the hospital right now. On Halloween?
Yeah.
I thought she was kidding. The hospital told her that she probably wasn't going to deliver that night. Within a couple of minutes, before the doctor even showed up in the room, out came my beautiful daughter, Kathleen, my little pumpkin girl. She loves that her birthday is on Halloween. That's an amazing story, David. And do you know who else?
You know what? You get a gold star for that one.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Give a little thumbs up for that one. There we go.
I know. Does he have a medallion next to his name yet?
Oh, my boyfriend's going MILF, meaning MILF. Nice. Yeah, Michael, just be careful. But anyway.
I'll sweep her chimney.
I know. I thought that's where you're going with that.
My dad was born on Christmas, and his brother was born on Halloween. How funny is that? And my dad's like a nice person and very like generous and gifting. And his brother.
Your dad's still alive?
Yeah, he's.
What's that like?
91.
Wow.
It's like he might drop dead any day, and I'm scared.
Oh, no.
Oh, Dan Romano is tuning in. Hi, Dan Romano. How are you? Great to see you, Dan.
And Greg the Flippo, blast from the past, you guys.
So I didn't tell a story yet. I'll tell a quick story. You know, I have autistic kids, and I remember this one particular Halloween. My older son Josh, I dressed him, as Dracula because they couldn't deal with anything on their face, but he actually let me put a cape on him, and I let him go up to the door, and the woman came and she had a bowl of candy, and you're supposed to pick a piece of candy out of the bowl. And Josh takes the whole bowl of candy and just starts walking away, and the woman was like, her face was like this.
She's like, look at the bowl
because she, and I go, oh, I'm so sorry, he's autistic, he doesn't know. And I gave her the bowl back, but she like turned white, and she had never seen anything like imagine you offer the bowl and the person takes the bowl and just walks away with the whole bowl.
That's funny.
That was funny. That was like.
Well, she didn't even laugh at when you
No,
explained it.
she didn't know. She was like, "What the f is happening?"
Oh my god!
He was like
That's
not.
horrible.
He was like maybe 7, I think.
Oh, come
He was
on.
7 years old.
Yeah, come on. It's not like he's like.
She turned paler than an actual vampire.
Yeah, she was really surprised. No, surprise is not the word. She was upset.
Oh.
Because she thought he was really walking away with her bowl of candy.
Yeah, but it isn't like he got away with it. I'm like, wow, some people are very like.
So it's your turn.
All right. Well, one of the stories is not about me particularly, but there was a really gloomy Halloween when I was still living back at my mom's house when I was younger, and my sister opens the door, and my neighbor goes, "Spooky, ain't it?" About like the fucking, and she just had kind of like she spoke kind of weird. So my mom, to this day, we're like talking 25 years later, refers to this lady as Spooky, ain't it? She's like, "Oh, I was over by Spooky Ain't It's house," and she's like, "Yeah, Spooky ain't it?" And her kid.
Your mom probably loves that story, and
my mom's out of her mind.
Dan Romano, I want to hear a Halloween story from you.
Yeah, I know you've been up.
Keep it up to a paragraph and type it in. I'm going to read it.
And Greg DeFlippo, I'm sure you've dressed as a woman.
Greg DeFlippo has 2 young boys. I'm sure he has really funny.
What are they going to be, Greg? Are they? Oh yeah, because Florida's like open for business. Here it's no business, right?
All right, no, yeah.
Do I have to buy candy? This is my first time.
Oh, that's interesting that you said that. I went to BJ's for Brandon's glasses, a prescription thing. And while I was in there, I made him carry 2 giant things of candy, and I carried them. And I don't even know if any kids are going to come to the door. It's so sad.
You're going to say 1 per person, and they're going to say, "You better not be giving that out, lady."
No, it's very controversial. Like, do people? What is that over there? What is that going on over there?
I think it's Dan going live and try inviting me to go watch it.
Oh,
Dan, I love you.
we're like in the middle of a show right now.
I'm going to invite you to come to my my own live here.
I'm prepared.
That was my impression of Dan Romano.
If kids come to my door, I'll have a plastic glove on. I will give them the individually wrapped candy.
You gotta have a mask all day.
I'm telling you. It's so it's so fucked up what's happening right now. But I bought the candy just in case, and I figure if nobody comes to get the candy, I can give it as little pieces of part of their lunch, all through the year. So Stephen, do you have another Halloween party or Halloween tale?
Yeah,
anything that has to do with Halloween?
There was a year. This is before the 53-year-old. When I was dating this girl, right?
A different girl.
Another sexcapade,
right? I went to a Halloween party. Me and my girlfriend were dressed up as Beetlejuice and Lydia.
Aww.
Right now, I don't know if you ever done like a couple theme thing.
I have not.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, I've been of course. I got the bullet chain. We did Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Pebbles and that's a classic one.
We did. I was a schoolgirl, and he was like just got out of prison. He's like an inmate.
By the way,
we've done a bunch of cops.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but everyone share the show right now. Share the show. Press the share button right now. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we're Beetlejuice and Lydia. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it's fun sometimes when you fuck in your Halloween costumes.
All right, well, we're not gonna get into it.
We're not. All right. Now, when sometimes you'll say the person's name.
Oh my god! You're like, oh my god!
No, she's like Beetlejuice. I'm like, not 3 times.
Oh no!
I've watched that show a long time ago, but I don't remember anybody but Beetlejuice.
It's a movie.
I know it's.
But there was also a cartoon. It was also a cartoon.
That program.
I know it's a movie, but I don't remember.
That program with your dang kids and your television so desensitized.
My stories. That's what my dad always said.
So I'm going to tell my next story. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday of all the holidays. And my best friend and I had this tradition where we would go to the Bayville Fire Department walkthrough Halloween thing.
The haunted house.
It was a haunted house with real people that like were real people. It was so freaking scary, and there were so many people that came to see it that there was this long line, and they actually would sell food to you on the line. I loved it. Every year we went, and this one year she brought her son with her, and he was walking through the thing, and these people dress as different things and like movies, Halloween movies you've seen, and they come out and they touch you, and he freaked out and he started panicking and he started like just running away, and so we had to follow him. And he goes to the exit, and my best friend is like, you have to let us out of here. You have to let us out. My son is having a panic attack. Yeah. And they actually let us out of the house. And that was not the first time. She actually took him to the Bayville. What's the Bayville?
Is it Haunted Hayride?
Yeah, it's the Bayville. It's like a whole amusement park thing around there.
It's probably called the Bayville Haunt or something.
Yes. Like she after this happened, she took him to that without me. And then there was an exhibit where the guy actually comes up with a chainsaw.
Oh, that's such
and
a
he's like
trope.
Coming after you, like to kill you with the chainsaw, like from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And her son starts panicking again, and she goes to the guy with the chainsaw. She goes, stop! She goes, my son is upset about this. So the guy with the chainsaw puts it down. And he's like, okay. And then they let her out. But she pisses me off. She makes me laugh so hard with her stories about. But now he's grown, and he's actually has a grown up job, and
now he's the guy with the chainsaw.
maybe he's the guy with the chainsaw. But all right, so it's your turn now.
Well, speaking of those little haunted houses, they have one in my
They're scary.
It's one over from my town. That was pretty good. They would set up all little cabins and like it's like a big campground, whatever. So you go through one. It's all like haunted nurses, and the next one will be like haunted carnival. And one of the things that they would give you when you were a kid, when you like first got there, they had it was so fucking cheap and stupid. It was just like a popsicle stick with a highlighter, like literally like a highlighter, like one mark on it. And they were like, oh, hey, kid, like, if you're afraid of the ghosts, like, they'll leave you alone with this thing. And, like...
That's good, though. At least they are,
it was
surveying you.
It was good until, like, you got, like, a 17-year-old working who, like, was, like, gonna capitalize on the fact that you're fucking petrified. And now you're waving your, like, fucking I'm afraid flag. But I remember one time I got really scared, started to cry, and the guys... took off their masks. He goes, we're just a bunch of daddies.
Oh my god, that sounds horrifying. We're just a bunch of daddies. Oh my god.
We're just dads doing this.
We're just dads.
In the
dads.
woods.
Dads.
With masks on, running around with fucking fake chainsaws. But my dad also said the chainsaws. He was like, yeah, what if they have a real one in there? And you'll never know. And we're all just screaming.
It's all like you it's loud.
Yeah,
they're coming after you.
They take the chain off.
Yeah. So Steven, you have another one?
I guess I should. Maybe I'll talk about the time I worked at a haunted house.
You were one of the people that came after people?
Yeah, I was. I tried it 1 year. My friend Rich Walker is.
I love Rich Walker.
He's the one who recruited me. He does a lot of stuff with the Belmont. What is it? Gateway Haunted Playhouse in the theater out east, and he was recruiting some of the comics to just be like zombies and stuff like that. And one day I just show up, and they're like, "Perfect." I'm like, "No, no, I didn't get in the wardrobe yet." No, we got it.
That's exactly what we wanted.
Did anybody like
I can't believe I'm being typecasted.
Did anybody react to you like walking through like they were so freaking scared?
No, not well. When in my actual outfit, the one that they put me in, I was what you would. That year, the haunted house was themed to be like it was like dream themed. So like each room was supposed to be like a nightmare, right? And the idea is that there's regular people that are like dream patients, and they have like this like weird device on their head, and you go into the room with the dream patient, and you're experiencing the nightmare.
Like an avatar?
Oh, that's
I guess
cool.
there's something like that. So you go into the room.
I love this
doing
stuff.
simulations in real life.
Yeah. So I was the dream patient, and my nightmare was the chainsaw guy.
Mm.
So somebody like,
which is weird because I look like the chainsaw guy.
But then what, they walk like with their hands, like when you go like this, like.
They were just walking through, so they see me like freaking out in the corner. Like I have to be like like that, and then you see the like I'm afraid of the chainsaw guy.
Who isn't? Who wouldn't be?
I wouldn't be.
Didn't you also do the parrot or the pirate? Who was, or was that only Zach Zorovich?
Oh,
who did the shit talking?
The heckle booth. The heckle booth. I was asked to do the heckle booth.
Yeah, I feel
but
like you
that
were
was Zach.
involved in that.
No, I was asked to do it.
You didn't make the cut.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
Had prior obligations, but what were they doing? They were.
Well,
it was like at a fucking bank lobby.
I don't remember where it is. It's part of the haunt out east.
Right.
And what you do is like you go into this booth, like the person who's the
dummy.
The dummy. You go into this booth and you control this little puppet dummy thing, right? And people walk up to it, and the dummy is supposed to make fun of who's in front of the booth.
Tony was saying he did it, and he said like you could shoot water, like, and he's like the one kid was like laughing at Tony Landolfi.
No, I know, but
and
I don't know.
Shooting the water down the kid's throat, and the kid's like.
I almost committed murder.
The kid was like, "Yeah, I can see you behind there, bro, like you fat piece of shit." He's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking fat." He's like, "Get closer to me, like I'll fucking." And the kid's like, "Hey."
I'm now just imagining that the puppet with the Italian accent.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
get over here.
Hey, come over here. Hey, fucking wise guy. Fucking wise guy. Why don't you come over here? Huh?
Exactly. Yeah. What happened?
So Jim Ray is tuning in.
Yeah, you're not fucking laughing now, are you?
Jim
you
Ray,
fucking
do
twat.
you have any funny Jim Ray? Do you have any funny Halloween tales? We have to have him on the show.
Oh yeah, Jim.
Jim. If Garden City will allow it, we'll have you on the show. Seriously. I know that like they really have tight asses, but you know, it's like you can just not share it on your page and they can go scroll.
I want a doctor's note from the priest if he's going to be on the show.
All right, so I have an interesting Halloween story. You know, I was a teacher for many years, and I'm friends with this teacher. Her name is Jean Regan, and she is the aunt of Ariana Grande.
Ooh.
So Ariana Grande on Halloween came to my school where I worked at PS 173 in Queens, and she came in costume, and she actually did a whole song and everything, but I had no idea who she was because, you know, I'm clueless. This was years ago. And the people in charge, my new principal and the new assistant principal, instead of like saying, wow, Ariana Grande came to our school and like performed for the students, they were like, we don't want anything to do with this. It was like all political and blah, 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 blah. And my daughter was like, why didn't you get her autograph from me? And I'm like, I had no idea who she was. So that's my teaching.
I heard she has really big nipples.
I don't know.
More like Areola Grande. Am I right, people?
Oh, where's my screen button when I need it?
That's funny.
I'm funny.
Well,
that was funny, Steven.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, and you also have an affinity for
big nipples, yes.
Well, and roadside memorials, which is
I haven't talked about those in a while. Well, you see, there hasn't been so much traffic during the quarantine, so it's been dead. No pun intended.
Yeah, nobody's been dying on
no one's
road.
been. No, there's been.
Where's all the dead people?
You know what's really funny? I did pass a car accident on the way back
That's hilarious.
east. So I'm like, business is back, baby. Where's my camera? I gotta take a selfie.
Now, is it what is so alluring to you about it? Do you think
I just feel like I'm like
disrespectful?
I just feel like it's like you have the person, like you can't. I think it's stupid that we put a memorial where anywhere someone dies.
Right.
People die everywhere.
Right, I know, because there was a lady that died in this house, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Well, I don't
See,
know if
where's
she died
her
in the
memorial?
house,
Oh, there she is.
Oh, yeah, no, but you know what I mean? Like, maybe she died in the
She has no
hospital,
legs, just
but
like my ex.
still, but she was in the house, It's like, oh, that flower vase has to stay in the
Well,
corner.
doesn't
That's for her forever. Wouldn't that be weird?
Yes, if it's like an offering, you know.
So yeah, so you were just always, or
No,
like
I just because
or you had death in your family, and then you were like, I would never do that for someone in my family.
Right. Well, let's see. Like this is a true story. My father died of a heart attack while he was working out of the gym. I don't show up there with a teddy bear and strap it to the fucking elliptical. That's you just don't do that.
Yeah, I know. And I laugh at that joke, and that's you know. And you always say that God wrote that joke. Like that's like one of those.
Did my mic go off? Is it good? I think I just. No, is my still working?
I think so.
Okay, good. All right.
Why?
Just
What
making sure.
made you think it wasn't working?
No, because my shoe just like pushed down on the cord. I just want to make sure I didn't.
But have you ever seen the movie Final Destination 2?
No.
Starts about a car crash.
Okay.
And how she has a vision that if she gets on the parkway, like this giant truck is going to, all the logs are going to release from the truck, and all these people die in the car crash.
I remember that being in the trailer of it.
Oh my God, it was so freaking like scary. I thought of you when I thought. Sorry.
When you think of death.
Cheating death. I thought of you.
If you're going home tonight and getting unlucky, think of me.
And honestly, because me and Mandy are going to be in shows back to back, the 30th and the 31st. With Steven. My thing is on Halloween, I like to watch scary movies and eat candy. And I won't be able to do that because I'm going to be in Halloween shows. So Michael and I were watching, and I tried to get him to find Final Destination, the first one. And we couldn't find it. And then we ended up watching Red Dragon. Have you ever heard of Red Dragon?
Red Dragon is the prequel to Silence of the Lambs.
Which most people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, I actually just watched that the other day too. It's with what's his face, Norton.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
That was a good one.
So we're halfway through that, but you know, nobody understands. A lot of people don't understand that's the sequel. But I just want to say a couple of shout outs, if that's okay. Not shout outs.
I guess so.
What's it called? Plugs. So
plug it up.
Terry McNeely's show at Ziggy's with Stephen Perillo. Steve Rocco Perillo. I'm sorry.
We're out of time.
No, we're not. We got
Steve Rocco Perillo.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Steve Rocco Perillo. At Ziggy's at 10 o'clock, and I know it's late, but you motherfuckers can stay up a little late.
If we can get our asses
then
there,
Halloween in Mandy's backyard. That's gonna be cool. And then I am I'm in Keith Fitz's November 6th at 8 o'clock. It's an outdoor backyard show. Contact Keith Fitz or email or his phone number. He has his I'll give you this for your page.
Oh, okay.
It's like a whole email
it's like
thing.
Thing.
Or you can just call him at 631-379-1781. You have to bring your own mask and blankets. All of these are COVID savvy.
Yeah.
They're all
bring
like,
your own mask.
they're all bringing
they're all limited in people.
Distancing.
Correct. We're not letting 100 people come in. So the first come, first serve. And then I'm in a show on Saturday, November 7th. I'm not allowed to say the location or the name or the producer. So just messenger me if you're interested in that.
If you're going to be on that date listening to that
right.
comedy.
So that's it for my plugs. And it's your turn.
No, you got me because, I'm going to have Travis Grant, your other half, actually.
Oh,
I have so many halves.
You have
so
Kevin Brogan and Travis Grant.
Oh, yeah. I want to see those three on a show.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be, because you guys have such a wide range, because Kevin Brogan is great. He does prop comedy for people who don't know him. And then Travis is like, Backstreet Boy?
Hey, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me.
That was my horrible impression of Travis. Got the mannerisms.
No, it's funny.
He's a bro.
Yeah, he's a total bro, and you would not expect you two together. So you
are
the exiles.
I expect you together. You know,
when
it's like us.
Well, when
they're opposites.
Well, when me and Travis,
when
me and Travis first met, he's like, "Yo, man, you look like a school shooter," and I'm like, "Yeah, and you look like the kid that drove me to do it." You made me this way. All right.
That's good.
Well, I like his joke about the girl saying something about yeah, you're no longer like the hottest person that works at Stop and Shop. He's like, fuck you.
Oh,
like,
I-
I'll always be the hottest person.
I will
that
always be the hottest guy at Stop and Shop.
Yeah,
So
we were in a
stupid.
show together with Tara McNeely's show with all of us, including Travis Scott. And yeah, so that his birthday, it's a late birthday, but come to Ziggy's on the day before Halloween,
30th.
and celebrate Terry McNeely's birthday because he got gypped out of a lot of crap. It's not fair.
Oh, dear baby.
I feel bad for him.
Do you want to open your little gift that Bonnie
Oh
provides
yes,
for the
let's
most
do this.
generous lady in the world?
Generous lady.
It was his birthday. Don't read the card out loud.
And
It was his
Eeyore's
birthday.
an homage.
Don't read the card out loud. Let's see. Like, I
You
want
have an
you.
Eeyore gift.
It doesn't say that. A lot of people in comedy are very uptight and pieces of shit. So
Wow, Bonnie, that's much. That's a little much.
no, it's what you deserve.
Aw,
Like
thank
Batman,
you,
you
Bonnie.
are the person.
See, you got.
Did you see what she write, Steven? What is
She
it?
spelled the last name wrong.
Oh, she lost.
It's on Facebook.
I am in a hurry. I'm doing 100 things, 10
You
things
could.
at the
You're
same
too
time.
busy to not write the other R. Bonnie, I do love you. I'm
sorry,
just
Steven.
busting your chops. I don't
I
want to sound
And one of
ungrateful.
my fears is fucking
I'm
up
only
your
kidding
name.
around.
I know.
Bonnie, you get a kiss.
Love you, Steven. I have always loved you.
Kiss and make up.
I'm not good with details. That's not my thing. But I know that you like that place because I know personally. So
What you asked about? We went there and asked about.
no, I went there with you.
You think Stephen would like this?
I went there with you with Rich Walker.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
Got
true.
that already.
No, I remember, of course.
All right, so who has another story? Because I have stories. If you don't have stories.
I got. I
You
got
go.
a story
Let
to
me guess,
tell
then.
you. No, wow, do I have other Halloween stories? Let me think. Did the Brent thing? Did the working at the Halloween haunt? Did the hooking up with the? Maybe I'll think of another one, but why don't someone else go?
You want to go?
No, you can go because you
All
guys
right.
are just prepared.
So I was babysitting when I was a teenager on Halloween, and there was that really scary movie where I forgot what her name was, but she's babysitting, and they're like, the killer's in the house.
Oh,
is that
when a
What's the name of that?
When a stranger calls?
when a stranger.
When a Stranger Calls.
Because
Okay.
they redid that and it was creepy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was When a Stranger Calls, and I was in this house making money. It was actually my neighbor's house, right next door to my parents' house, and I'm eating all their food, all their candy, all their food.
Making money and food.
No,
Living
no,
it
no,
up.
And I'm watching this movie, and I got fucking freaked out because it talked about how the killer's in the house. The killer's in the house. So I called up my parents who were next door, and I'm like, I think the killer's in the house. I was like, come right now and check out the house because I think the killer is in the house. So
Oh
they
my.
actually, it's just one neighbor over. They came in before they came home. They checked the whole house for me, and it was clear. But that movie scared the shit out of me.
Oh my.
I was literally the babysitter,
The babysitter.
and they were talking about how the killer is in the house. But I didn't get any bad phone calls about,
So you just assumed there was a killer.
Assumed.
You just thought there was someone in the house.
I
Premeditated stalking.
I literally panicked and had a meltdown, and I was like crying to my mom. They're not home yet. I
Like,
think the
ma'am, are you
killer's in this
intoxicated? No,
house."
too much candy.
Right, exactly. I was like, the killer is in this house, and
What the,
You know.
Look, that's such a. What's everyone's favorite Halloween candy, or just candy in general?
Reese's peanut
Oh,
butter
I
cups.
was
Yeah,
gonna
those are
say
good.
Peanut butter cups too, but honestly, I mean,
Girls love Reese's.
Yeah, well,
Love it.
I don't know what it is. Almost every girl I did had like some sort of like Reese's.
Affinity.
Yeah, like a pillow or a shirt. Everyone. What is it with chicks and
Why do
Reese's?
Reese's
I
on your
don't
end
know,
for?
but it tastes great.
They're great, yeah. But like,
I don't have any.
the girls take it the extra. Like, if you see a guy with a Reese's shirt, there's like something weird about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something about combining peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Like that, like
magical.
they're separate entities, and yet when you join them, they're like the ultimate orgasm.
They all
Me and Bonnie.
go
Yeah,
together
man, you
like
can fit in this
ammonia.
costume.
Oh yeah,
It's like
I was saying
built
that I
for,
want
like,
to get in there.
Oh
it's
my!
built for like two men,
It's so comfy
So-
looking.
and oh my god, it's so soft and.
It's so cute, but
comfortable.
Bonnie's gonna die of heat
But-
in there.
You know what's really interesting is
What is very
we're not getting a lot of like replies from people. This
Oh
is like one of
my.
our least replied shows
Because
that we've ever had.
Yes.
My mom says Bonnie same. I was scared shitless after that movie. I was
Thanks
only
for
getting
making me
paid
feel bad, Bonnie. I
$75.
appreciate it.
How
Oh,
come-
75 cents an hour.
How come I don't have that on my phone?
It's the rest of my life.
I don't
You
know.
made
Maybe
me
I'll-
so sad.
Maybe
no,
I'm
because
only-
my mom's not
oh,
even
like,
friends
like
with
Brian
anybody.
Prince.
Oh, Brian, that's one of my homeboys.
Like that's not on my phone.
It's because if you're not friends with him, you don't get the notification.
Oh,
unless
well, I'm
he's-
not friends with a lot of people, so,
Brian,
there you
better
go.
friend Bonnie. She's offensive.
You know, it
She's
affects
offended.
me.
We got Corey,
It's like,
Andrew Fremder.
Oh, Andrew, but why is
Oh,
it
and
Andrew?
my mom says you missed my reply about when I went into labor on Halloween. So my sister's born on All Saints Day, the day after Halloween.
I don't
but my
have it.
mom was hosting a Halloween party and went into labor and
No.
left the party. So my dad was dressed as a clown, and my mom was a I want to say a cat. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mom. Like just like ears and a tail and all black and pregnant. And then my dad,
A pregnant cat.
You made that bad.
all black and pregnant.
You made that bad, Steve. Not
She's
me.
all black and pregnant and shit. The hell was that? She was all black and pregnant.
And then my dad was
You ever,
like,
you ever hear the show Naked and Afraid? This is black and pregnant. Like what the?
Which is more scary?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh my. I would say Naked and Afraid. I think that's more scary.
Oh my lord,
That
Bonnie.
was just racist.
Is that a bad thing to say? I'm sorry.
No, we're joking, but
Watching.
we take it too far sometimes because people will take it out of
I'm
context.
Jewish and I'm gonna give myself a cross.
I know. Well, we rebuke whatever you said. We absolve you of your sins. I make a lot of Jew jokes. I'm not allowed.
You are allowed because you're my friend, so I allow you.
And all the
Michael-
jokes are about how Bonnie's like tips too much for as a Jew.
All the jokes are at the last mic.
She tips
That-
too much
that-
for a
that-
Jew. I mean, she actually leaves one.
Speaking of which, she didn't just bring Steven anything. She brought me wildflowers.
Wildflowers, because we're wildflowers.
Well,
We're
wow.
wild.
I didn't want to cut them
Wildflower.
on stage here, but they're going right in a vase the second we get cut this thing. Steve, what else?
I wasn't expected to be part of this.
Come on, a racist
I
joke,
have,
a
if
Jew
you don't.
joke. We only got a couple more minutes through our careers.
Oh, am I plugging stuff? Okay.
Yeah, yes, plug stuff because
Alright.
we're allowed to plug anything
Well-
you want.
Okay.
You
can
can say anything you want,
Okay.
and it is perfectly okay.
November 11th, which is a Wednesday, I'm at Napper Tandy's in Northport. That's a show.
Oh, Napper Tandies.
Yeah, it's gonna be free admission.
Nice.
7.
Street Fighter performs there a lot. That's the band that wrote
Oh, that wrote our intro.
that
Thank
always
you,
writes our
Robert Soleil.
opening.
We're not worthy.
Yeah, and they're there a lot.
I think
Okay.
the intro probably was like, where? When we played it the second time because I was like, where the wildflower?
Yeah, and that's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be me, John Ziegler, Michelle Fox.
John
Oh, then I wanna come.
Ziegler.
Send me the
Yeah,
information.
you know
Because
what?
I want to come.
When you send me stuff, I will repost it so that everyone knows how to find
Okay.
it.
I
So
love
I'll
all
put on
those
the
people.
calamity.
If
Yeah.
I love the people, I'm coming to the show.
I wasn't done.
Okay.
With-
Oh my god.
Sorry.
So we
There's
were
more.
keep
There's
going.
more, Bonnie.
Wait,
more
there's
people
more.
you like.
All right, let's hear
I
it.
love it.
All right, me, Michelle Fox, John Ziegler, Zach Zorovich,
I love
Wow.
Zach.
Travis Grant,
Awesome.
Nick Tellelli, and Andrew Bergen.
Ooh, I don't know.
I
those
love
last
all of
two.
them.
Oh well,
So I
you'll
want-
like them.
Do you have to
Beautiful.
pre-order
I
the
like that.
tickets? Or you could just come that day.
You can just come that day.
And I'm
All right,
sorry,
so
what's the venue?
Just
Napper
Napper
Tandy's in
Okay.
Northport.
What night
I've
of
been
the
to
week?
Street Fighter things there.
Like I just think Street Fighter, the fighting game.
They're the
Like
Rolling
a fight
Stones
club where
tribute
Bonnie
band.
trained.
The
Hadouken!
Rolling Stones tribute band. Yeah, I've been there a lot. All right, so who else has a Halloween story? Because we're coming down to the last 4 minutes, or something they want to plug.
I'm looking at Dina, my love. I'm trying to see what they're saying. Dina, love my wife.
Yeah, my phone is fucking up. I'm not getting like half people's comments tonight. I'm sorry, everybody. I want to read your comments. I would read them, but something's, I don't know.
Something's amiss tonight.
Something's amiss.
I think it's the full moon coming.
I think it was the stranger knocking on the door and
honestly,
completely
what is
throwing off the vibe.
I know.
And then Bonnie saying, "This is the least watched show ever." Steve, I don't know. Maybe no one likes you.
No.
Is it your face?
I wasn't.
Is it your face? Did you see your ugly face
on there? Like a
my
lot
mom, my mom couldn't find it. We were 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
You know what? This show starts at 7:40 now, guys.
We can't always be on time.
Yes,
Things happen.
Oh,
I wanted to say two things.
Oh yeah,
Kathy Arnold's. Kathy Arnold is a friend of all of ours. We love Kathy.
We love Kathy.
She was a guest on our show. She was so fucking hilarious. Her podcast starts tonight at 9:00. Go to Kathy Arnold's page if you're Facebook friends with her. If you're not, go to YouTube. And her show starts tonight at 9:00. And Mandy and I are going to be on DB Frick's show this Monday at 10:00. And the show is called
Welcome to New York? Welcome to America. Back to America?
Something about
DB?
America.
Hashtag
DB.
Comic Genius.
Something about America.
DB, we're the fucking worst. And it was
and I was drunk. I was drunk when I did that recording. So I don't know what I said. So I can't
Bonnie
say I
drunk?
I wasn't
What?
drunk. I blacked out. So.
Bonnie, you can't. This is so not like you, Bonnie.
Now, Steve, how many wines did I have while you were here? One.
I think. Well, they were actually 1.5.
One and a
for
quarter.
2 hours, so it doesn't
1 and
matter.
a quarter.
Don't worry.
Drinking wine with a straw.
But you guys as viewers, Michael's saying, see, why isn't it coming on my
Had
phone?
a full house workshop the other night. Was not sure if it was a
host.
Wait,
Michael, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not on my phone. That's what's weird about it. And your husband is watching, and I don't see it on my phone. I'm friends with him. I don't know. I missed it. Wait, who was that Jeremy person? I missed like all of the comments. They're not coming to my phone tonight. I don't know what happened. I missed like half of the comments. Matt Boots had like a whole thing.
Wait,
and I missed it.
DX7 cough medicine would kill me according to weight, and just took slightly less. Turned out to be 4 bottles, like 120 pills. Went to a huge high school blowout party with my friend, and we opened the blowout cast and laid on the bed for 5 hours, out of our minds, in the middle of this party, just watching underage kids break things and awkwardly hook up. One of my weirder Halloweens. All right, Maddie, thank you for sharing that with us. That was very
I love that you shared all these stories. I'm so sorry they weren't on my phone, and that's why I didn't like address them.
I'm glad you didn't get hurt on the mattress.
Like my boyfriend's saying a whole bunch of shit. I didn't say anything.
He's saying a whole bunch of shit.
The important part is that me and my friend were like college. We didn't know anyone at the party. Just random high school party. We walked in. Okay, so now this is actually
and
like,
now
that's a
David
crime.
Lange had a whole nother story. I don't know what happened tonight. I only got like a few comments on my phone.
The neighbor
I don't know what
fucking
happened.
Ruined it. So if there's anything wrong with the ratings,
and that neighbor, he can't. It's a public spot. He can't tell me not to park there.
Whatever. You don't own these streets. I own these streets.
Seriously, streets.
My boyfriend.
Really happy this weekend.
My boyfriend lives on a private street. It's private. So if somebody parks on the street, he can't have the police take their car away. This is a public street. Anybody can park anywhere
out here.
It's not a dump, but it's a public street. And anywhere. And he's like, "Oh, I'm saving this for my tenant."
My grandmother.
Well, you can't save a public spot for your tenant.
Yeah,
but I wasn't gonna fight with him. I'm like, okay, I'll move my. I'll move my.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually married to the streets.
I knew you were.
And it turns out she's sterile, so we adopted a highway.
It turns out she belongs to the game.
Well, it is 8:30.
I got a little legitimate laugh out of you. I appreciate that. Bonnie, tell them.
It is 8:30, so we are going to say goodbye to everybody.
Thank you for
I'm
sharing
so
your
sorry if I didn't read your
stories.
comment. It's because it didn't come to my
No, it was
feed.
totally personal.
I don't
She
know.
saw it and she overlooked
No.
it. No,
Even
it's never anything
Even
personal.
Jim Ray is saying, Bonnie never smiles when you say Tony's name. That's not true. I love Tony.
Honestly, I can pull her up. Bonnie, Michael, and Tony, and Karen hung out the whole time at the party last time I saw them. So.
And then
Wait, which Tony Landolfi?
Wait.
Yeah.
Make that go up a little.
Hey,
My
you
boyfriend's
guys.
saying, and I don't know why it's not coming to my phone. Virginia.
Oh, Widener.
Widener's watching.
That's actually one of my best friends growing up. Malcolm, her son, is his mama, Ginny, and Carrie from work.
I don't know. I'm not getting any of this on my phone.
And Bill Hansen.
Bruno, I don't know why I'm not seeing any of these comments. I'm so sorry, everybody.
But we gotta go.
We have to go. If I haven't acknowledged you,
We wish we could stay,
it was
but
a glitch.
oh, we technically could because it's not like you're part of it. Like it's your house.
But we could do
leave them wanting more.
What are we gonna do?
Andrew
Limo
Fedner,
talk and
if
just
your
do a
private
10-hour
space
show?
is getting invaded, you must call public safety. I meant public safety. LOL.
I don't know what, but my mom
And
says
you-
very funny, Steven. STVIN.
Oh my
now
god!
you can't get
I
mad
don't
at
think
me.
that's ever been spelled that way in the history. We
That's
love you
funny.
guys, really.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Check the candy.
Bye.
Check the.